It's 2019. You trade all your coins for the best armor in the game. Superior Dragon Armor! Excited to try it out, you take it over to the End Island in hopes of dealing 13,000 damage to farm Summoning Eyes, one of the most expensive items in the game. But something's not right. You're not one-shotting them when you definitely should be. Upon a closer look, your armor isn't Superior Dragon Armor. It's Superior Wise Dragon Armor, worth only 2 million coins instead of the 20 million coins that you paid for it. Realizing you got scammed, you quit the game. 4 years pass. You just graduated high school, you know how to drive now, you had your first love, and your favorite server Mineplex just closed, so you decide it's time to give Hypixel Skyblock another try. And after only a few minutes of wandering around in the hub, you get approached. This idiot must think it's real sup. So, you decide to part ways with it for 30 million coins. Before you could even make it to the bank, somebody else stops you. Nah, I actually just sold it for 30 mil. Some chump thought it was sup. Imagine that, right?
You fool! Your armor was worth hundreds of millions of coins. Your armor was exotic.
This is my brother, Shady Oak. Like me, he started playing Skyblock when it first released, but unlike me, he doesn't really play anymore. He just logs in, collects his minions, and logs out, and that's pretty much it. But sometimes, he still gets weird messages on Discord.
I know it could be, really awkward for you, but you have a cool Skyblock item, which I would like to buy or trade or whatever.
Which items do you even want?
I had no clue you can send voice messages to Discord, but I'm talking about your tarantula helmet, like the pink one. I mean, at least the sniping mode shows edit profile, so you know.
Cool, but my ass is not logging in to sell you a Skyblock item.
Based, not gonna lie.
Yep, as I said, it's pretty based. But if you will log on anytime soon, or even not soon, you can just hit me up and sell me that shit if you even want, obviously.
That's just one instance of someone messaging Shady Oak on Discord trying to get him to log in to buy his old Skyblock armor. And Shady Oak, because I'm his literal brother who's supposed to be a Skyblock YouTuber, decided to tell me about it and said,
Yeah, people message me on Discord all the time trying to buy my armor. I guess it's rare? Also, if you find yourself buying gems or anything else on the Hypixel store, you can use code SQUID for 5% off at checkout.
Hey, thanks for the code plug! Anyways, all those Discord DMs got me thinking, what armor does he actually have that people want so badly? And then I saw it. Over 5 billion coins worth of exotic armor sitting in his ender chest. That's when I decided I would send it all to an alt account and go undercover to experience it all for myself. The plan was to just play normally until something interesting happened. 6 hours pass and nothing happened, so I decided to message my brother trying to figure out what was up. He basically said to go to Hub 1 and wait till something happened. It only took 3 minutes before someone partied me. Oh my god. What's this guy partying me for? Can I buy the armor you're wearing for 5 mil coins? Take it off so you can put it in trade. Nah. I can't give it to him, not for 5 mil. After leading him around in the in-game chat for a while, I decided it's time to get him in a Discord call. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today?
The thing is, the armor that you have is blue in color, and I collect some dyed armors, so I wanted it and the unstable.
Yeah, I just started playing the game again, and I'm still trying to figure everything out. The call was basically me pretending to be a noob, and him trying to gain my trust by acting like he was my friend. When talking to the first guy, I noticed someone else in the hub who also had exotic armor. And sure enough, he was following me. And it didn't take too long for him to start messaging me asking about the armor. Oh, someone's messaging me and they want to buy my armor.
Huh? Who is it?
It's someone called Askane. Oh, this guy wants to give me 10 mil for it.
Who, the guy?
Yeah, he said he'll give me 10 million coins. Maybe he has a monkey pet.
I can give you the monkey pet for both your armor sets.
For context, I was telling him earlier that I wanted a monkey pet really bad for whatever reason. Oh my, the guy said he'll give me 50 million coins.
Nah, I will bid 51 mil.
Oh, this guy wants to be added to the call.
Yeah, you can add him.
This is so funny. Hello? Askane didn't have a mic, but after a minute straight of silence, Osh decided to speak up.
Your armor must be worth like 50 mil, I guess. If Askane offers you 50 mil, take the offer.
I think they're messaging each other and they're trying to like both shark me. You can give me 50 mil coins for it? Why do I feel like this is a scam? Well, because it is a scam. Osh and Askane both believed I was a noob, so instead of one of them ruining it for the other, they secretly agreed to tell me a lower price and split the profit of over 2 billion coins. You guys know each other?
No. I am just helping you. I don't even want the armor anymore because 50 mil is way out of my budget.
Askane says, if I give you a full set of young dragon armor plus 50 mil coins, will you sell to me right now?
Who said that?
Askane.
That is a good deal because you get your young armor and he's paying 50 mil just for the color.
What's the die called on the auction house?
It was possible to dye the armor when you quit, but now it is not. The admins patched it.
He's actually telling the truth here. Until November 2019, if you had the vanilla dye, you could simply dye your armor. This guy has dyed armor in Hub 1. His name is Notchkin.
Yeah, he's rich. He's very rich.
Oh, the rich guy partied me. At this point, Osh had to leave, so he showed me his final offer.
This is my offer.
50 million coins and a monkey pet might seem good, but it's still about 2 billion coins off. The collector who showed up, not Chicken, also started trying to tell me that my armor was only worth 50 mil when I know it was worth way more than that. I went to visit his island to see if he had anything interesting going on, and sure enough, he did. He even had a useful NPC that explains why the colored armor is so special. Exotics are Skyblock armor pieces or sets that are dyed with OG colors. OG colors are colors that were obtained using dyes in a crafting table. They are not obtainable today. The number of items on the market is low, which leads to an increased price. The demand is high because it works like a skin. Everyone can see your wealth as you're one of only a few people using it. Things to note: undyed or default leather color are not exotic. Crystal dyed armor or fairy dyed armor are not considered exotic. Fairy dyed armor are not considered exotic. Is my armor exotic? What the heck? Hello?
Hello. I just saw your profile. Can I buy every armor piece that you have for 400 mil?
For 400 mil?
Yeah, it's everything I have in my purse. It will be the perfect boost you need for the start game.
After Chicken heard about this offer, he said he'd pay 250 mil for the Blue Young and another 250 mil for the Blue Unstable. But let's not forget that only minutes prior, he said 50 mil for the Blue Young would be a good deal. Chicken followed up with, if you take it right now, I could give you that. Just some subtle manipulation, putting on some time pressure to sell the armor right away. I thought about it, and he actually used a few other manipulation tactics throughout our interaction. Likeness and similarity. To make it seem like he's my friend, he tells me personal facts about himself like my favorite color is blue, or I really like blue, and he even pretends to show interest in silly things like me showing him that I had a year 69 anniversary cake, and he said, "That's so cool. Is it really cool, or do you want something out of me?" Impulsiveness. He showed me 500 mil in the trade menu, basically dangling it in front of my face like a carrot on a stick to a pig. Lying. When I asked if he knew any collectors to look at my items, he said, I don't think any of them are on right now, or I think they're asleep, when he knew there's an entire Discord full of them. I kinda got the gist of chicken pretty quickly, so when I got a party invite from someone else, I decided it was time to move on to the next person, HSRAA. And without hesitation, he warped me out of the hub to his island, probably so nobody else in the hub could see my exotic armor. He partied me because he saw me in the hub talking about how I declined Chicken's offer for 600 million coins. He offered you 600 mil for everything you have on, and my ender chest. To his request, I showed him some of the armor I had and told him the same story I told everybody else. I came back to the game today and people keep messaging me about my armor. He assured me that he'll help me find the real value of my armor and make sure that I don't get scammed along the way. He even mentioned that he got scammed in the past. After chatting for a while, I got him to add me on Discord. Oh, he added me. Okay, we'll hit him with the wave. Here it says exotic, these armors are worth a decent bunch. And he was actually being super helpful, so I got him in a Discord call. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
What's up, man?
Share my screen for you as well.
Oh. And he let me know that I should probably take off the enchants off my armor if I do plan on selling it.
So you see how your armor has the enchantments on it?
Yeah.
So most people don't want them on it. So say I have protection on mine. Yours also has protection. There's this thing in the game called a hex, where like you can use it to upgrade all your armor and stuff, right? But you
Oh,
can
okay.
also, like remove enchantments, so it becomes non-shiny. You know?
Why wouldn't people want it enchanted?
Pardon me?
Isn't it weaker when it's not enchanted?
No, it's more expensive when it's not enchanted.
Yeah, but don't the enchants make it stronger?
But people don't want these armors for like the strength. They want them because they look cool, right? The exclusive colors. So I'll explain everything to you.
He then gave me a brief explanation of where exotics came from.
Yeah, you can only dye normal leather armor. Like any armor that's leather and like has its own name, you can't dye. So anything that says exotic, like these ones, these are from when you could dye armors. And they're like all very rare and stuff, if you get what I mean.
He let me know that there's actually a difference between exotic, fairy, and crystal dyed.
See how this one says fairy, this one says fairy, but these ones say exotic, right?
Mm-hmm.
These ones are worth much, much more, the ones that say exotic.
He was honest with me about the price of my collection. Yeah, the guy I was just talking to offered me 600 mil for all my wardrobe and my ender chest.
It's worth more than that.
He told me that the armor not being reforged makes it worth even more.
And your armor, it doesn't have reforges on it. It makes it worth even more than like what it could be worth, right? It's all nice and clean.
He even let me know how people were finding out about my exotics.
So everyone has like scanners for all this stuff.
Oh, how does that work?
It scans a lobby. So if look at can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so item is a mod, and then you can do item scan, and it scans everything for all the exotics in the lobby.
Oh, so people just spam this command in the lobbies?
Yeah, and then you can see what's there and like what's selling and everything.
Oh, so that's how they found me.
That's how they found you.
What happened next was something that I've been waiting for the entire recording.
So what I can do for you is I can try to help you sell this stuff.
Is there like a marketplace somewhere that people sell it?
Discord, there's a Discord for it.
Oh.
Right? Here, let me show you. It's like a whole place for it. I can give it to you. But we gotta figure out what you have exactly.
Finally! I've been waiting for hours for someone to even mention the existence of this server. The Exotic Cafe, the biggest exotics trading server. HSRAA, who we'll call Arsh for the rest of the video, requested I sort my armor in my ender chest before I joined the Discord server, when suddenly I saw Askane pop up on Arsh's screen share. Oh, that's the guy who's trying to trade me.
How much did this guy offer you?
I think he offered me 50 mil and a monkey pet.
Oh yeah, this guy's trying to scam you.
Oh.
He asked if I know you.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys all knew each other, because him and some other guy both, like, partied me separately, and the other guy was saying that I should sell it all for 50 mil to the guy who was just on your island.
Oh no, don't do that.
Oh. What, you think they're working together then?
Oh, 100%, they're working together trying to get money off of you.
Oh. Arch got rid of him pretty quickly, and as he was taking pictures of my armor, my cover was almost blown.
Do you have like a voice changer on or something?
No.
Hmm?
Why is my mic bad?
Yeah, it's like fuzzy, I don't know. I just wanted to ask.
Hold on, let me re-plug it in.
Gotcha.
Is that better?
No, it's just like it kind of cuts off a little bit sometimes.
Hold on.
I made it past that close call, and I joined the Discord while Arch posted an ad listing for my blue young dragon set.
Then we go young dragon. Post.
Jeez, this is like a whole marketplace. What the heck?
It goes on for miles.
Oh my god. It was actually only a few seconds before someone showed interest in buying the whole set. Oh my god, this guy already wants to buy it. And only a minute later?
Here, there you go. Started bidding. Already at 450 mil.
Oh my god. And in under 10 minutes,
Billion coin offer already.
not too long after, I got an offer for 3.5 billion coins from Arch's friend for my entire collection, but it was time for me to head to bed. I hopped out of bed and rushed to my PC to check on the current offer, and I was confused. I couldn't see my listing, I couldn't see any of the channels. The only channels I could see was a channel called Blacklisted and a channel called Gulag. Look, I know it might seem obvious that I was basically banned from the server, but at the time the permissions were fried, so I didn't even realize I was banned because I couldn't read the channels. And none of the staff that I could see the names of were responding to my messages, so I figured I'd just go stand around in Hub 1 again. I got partied by someone named Glizzy Mangoes, and I sang him the same song I sang everyone else, and he offered 2 billion coins for my entire collection. I asked him if he knew any staff from the Exotic Cafe that could tell me why I got blacklisted, and lucky for me, his friend was an admin. So I added his friend Uguay on Discord.
Hi?
I was told you could tell me why I'm banned from the Exotic Cafe.
Oh yeah, you were accused of duping.
Well, how do I prove I didn't dupe?
There's a few ways. First way is to put up on auction because mods can track it, because mods highlight duped items, and if yours aren't red, then that means they're good.
That made enough sense to me, and I didn't actually know if my items were duped or not because of how old they were. So I went to the auction house and put my chestplate up for 5 minutes to get it authenticated. No, I didn't actually do that, because if I did, he would have just bought it off the auction house for really cheap before anyone else could even see it, basically stealing it from me. I looked, and I was finally able to see the Blacklisted and Gulag channels in the Discord, so I sent a report to the real staff. The 2 scammers were immediately banned, but there was still a big problem. I never got unblacklisted, so I messaged H2O Derp, who I could verify to be a real Exotic Cafe staff. Can I find out why I'm blacklisted, please?
Are you HSRAA?
No, he's just a nice guy who invited me here. So he's obviously suspicious of me and keeps on pushing.
Okay, let me guess. You are HSRAA or his friend and are trying to troll people with your exotics. All of your items are recently created besides a select few. Your account was made after exotics were patched. Your helmets are also obtained by HSRAA, so clearly these are not your own exotics. And your account looks as if someone was trying to mimic an old player with old metasets.
And I tried to defend myself. I came back after ages literally yesterday. HSRAA just invited me here to help me get a fair price for my armor. He let me keep the helmets after taking pictures of my armor, and I was an old player with old metasets, and that's why it looked like that. And he just wasn't buying it.
What's your old in-game name? Never mind, I found it. Shady_Oak.
Oh crap. How can I prove I'm not Shady Oak? I don't even know who that is. This makes no sense.
Yes, bro, this makes no sense.
And he sent this image. I had to look at it for a second to even realize what it was. Unstable chestplate, 1918-19. Unstable chestplate, 1918-19. Okay. Young leggings. 334 CB2. 334 CB2. It was an item log from a scanner that detected my items on Shady Oak over 6 months ago. The jig is up, they caught me. And just as a cherry on top of it all, H2O Derp asked, is this a social experiment or something? Yes it is, and I'd say it was a huge success. We got to see an inside look of what goes on around noobs that happen to have exotics. I let the exotic cafe staff in on it, and they unbanned Arsh who got caught in the crossfire along the way. And finally, I've returned the collection back to Shady Oak. This video took me way too long to make, so if you want to support the channel, use code SQUID in the Hypixel store, and don't forget to like and subscribe.